All right, everybody. Well, good morning. A beautiful sunny morning here in Corfu, Greece. We're going to be getting out after an intermediate level arms class here today. We'll be needing a resistance band and a mini band. We're going to be getting on after it the best way possible. We'll get that smile on your face. Let's get rocking and rolling, okay? So what you're going to do right here, start out with those palms facing down towards the ground. Start crisscrossing those arms, left over right, right over left you go. Enjoy that beautiful morning view right here, everybody. Behind me with the island you can see. There we go. Turn those palms facing on up. Pull your thumbs right out behind you. Back and forth all the way on through. There we go. And then throw those elbows up nice and high over the top side of your shoulders. So cool part with Corfu is it's actually quite a green island here in Greece compared to some of the islands over there in the GNC that a lot of people, and especially in America, know a little bit more, like Santorini or Mykonos. They tend to be more volcanic style islands. This one is a very green island. It's the greenest island in Greece. There's a ton of olive trees here, palm trees, as you can see. It's much more in line with Italy if you think about it like that. So the island is actually a noodle dish, believe it or not. That's pretty cool, right? A little fun tidbit in case you're ever on a quiz show and in case you ever want to take a visit to Greece. So right fist nice and tight. You're going to drop your fist and the elbow right between those knees, squat down and in. Take that left hand up top side as much as you can. Reach on up towards the sky. One more time. We go all the way through for 2 and 1. Great job right there. Switch it up. Take that left fist nice and tight. Squat down and back. Right hand down under center. Right hand going to the top side as much as you can. Reaching and stretching all the way on through for 2 and 1. Now what you're going to do, interlace your fingers together, palms facing away from your body. Go ahead and stretch out through those wrists. Bend that left elbow back. Come back in center. Bend that right elbow back. Turn those palms facing on in ever so slightly. Left elbow in, and then right elbow on in. Oh, yeah, amazing, amazing work right there. Okay, well, arms feeling nice and loose right here. Yeah, there we go. Pull those shoulders back a little bit more. We're going to get on after here today with a resistance band starting on out of the gate. We're going to go on after that red, long resistance band. So, medium resistance band. That's going to be the long one. You're going to start out with those palms facing down towards the ground. You're going to double that band on up, and we're going to get right on after it. So wrist flex down and in, palms facing down towards the ground. You're going to just start doing that gentle pull back with just that left arm, just like so. So that right arm is punching right out in front of you, and then that left arm is going to stay nice and straight and pulling right on back in alignment with your shoulder. So I'm going to offer up a few different angles here on that viewpoint. There we go. So right arm is punching straight out in front of you. Shoulders are square. And that left arm is just pulling right out behind you. Keeping that tension in the band with the wrist flex down and in towards the ground the whole way through. Excellent, excellent work right there. Everybody targeting that rear delt, backside of the shoulder. Traditionally, a little weaker for us. There we go. For 2 and 1. Switch it up. Now that left arm is going to be punching straight out in front of you, and that right arm is going to be doing the little pullback now. There you go. You can see the wrist just flex down and in there in that sunlight, coming up over the top side of that island. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. Back and forth the whole time. Keeping those abs in nice and tight the whole way through. Listen to the sea lap here on the beach. Pretty calming, right? There we go. Too bad I don't teach yoga. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. For 3. Excellent work. For 2. Come on, digging deep. Burn them, baby. And 1. Oh, yeah, feeling good right there. Now we're going to take the band right up over the top side of our head. T-pulse. Palms facing away from your body. Wrists stacked over those elbows. Elbows at the base of the shoulders, right? You're going to pull right down and in ever so slightly, and then pull right back in alignment with your shoulders behind your head. Oh, yeah, there we go. T-pulse right on in. So eyes are forward. Chest is upright the whole way through. Lengthening through those arms. Targeting through that upper mid-back position the whole time. T-pull strong. Coming back in slow and controlled. You want to think about that band with a variable resistance right here, offering that variable tension to help get you strong as possible. So the band right here isn't that hard, right? When you push all the way out, it's extremely tight, right? That means that the resistance is maximal, and we doubled it up already. And you're going to come back in slow and controlled, fighting that resistance band all the way back on in to build up that tension for that extra pump here today. There we go, everybody. Down One more time for 2 and 1. All right, feeling good on those arms. Now what you're gonna do, take it on up, keep it doubled on up. This one's a little broken windshield wiper, right? That's what it reminds me of. So you're gonna punch the band straight up over the top side of your shoulders. You're gonna take that left arm straight down towards your left hip, excuse me. Right arm is punching up towards the sky. That left arm is pulling right down and in towards your hip pocket ever so slightly. Your eyes are forward, tall chest the whole way through, lengthening through your arms, my friends. Excellent, excellent job. For 3, come on, digging deep. For 2, last rep, best rep, and 1. Switch it up. Left fist punching up nice and strong. Right arm's doing that straight arm pull down towards that hip pocket as much as you can. Working it down and in, all the way on through. Lengthening, pushing all the way. Left arm is nice and strong, pushing up to the sun. There we go. Saying good morning. Down. Right arm's doing that strong pull right on in towards that right hip. For 2, last rep, best rep, and 1. All righty, feeling good. Shaking out those arms as much as you can. There we go. Let's go ahead and get some neck circles on in here today. I'm going to get in touch with my inner yogi. So you can take your eyes up towards the ceiling or the sky. Rotate your chin down towards the ground. There we go. Rotate your chin over that left side. Rotate your chin over that right side. Excellent, excellent work. One more time. All right, loosen up after that one, right? Okay, so shake it on out, grab a swig of water, and we're gonna be getting right on after those arms again. This time we're gonna set the band off to the side, the long resistance band, and then grab a mini band. The mini band, sure to torch those arms in the best way, right? So we're gonna start out with a light mini band right here. You're gonna have that mini band right around the break of your wrist. So right around where the wrist and the forearm touch, just like so. So your mini band's gonna be right on in those hands. There you go, all right, see? Spread those fingers as wide as you can. So you're extending those fingers right wide apart. You're not just holding those hands right there. I want you to extend it all the way through. So you're trying to fire your fingertips as far away from your wrists, as far away from your elbows and your shoulders as possible. And what we're gonna do right here, with that band on across the base of our wrist, we're gonna go just double arm pulls. Just slowly pull those arms straight apart as much as you can right there. Back and forth. Fight that resistance band on in as you pull strong. You wanna think, oh, I'm gonna come back in slow and controlled. Common theme here throughout most of our exercises, right? Unless I say it differently, you wanna think a strong pull and then a slow regression back on in. You wanna think fighting that resistance band as much as possible right there. So you're spreading those fingers wide. The palms are facing down towards the ground the whole way. Wrists are extended nice and wide. Keeping those abs in as tight as you can. So you're not here loose through the core, right? Leaning forward. Keeping those abs in strong and tight the whole way through. For 2 and 1. Now we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go right up over the top side of your head with those palms facing away still. So now you're gonna go right on in. Palms are gonna be facing away from your body. Wrists are still in that same position, but now you're gonna have the arms extended full up over the top side of your head. So the band's still around the base of the wrist, right? You're reaching and extending all the way up, fully on through to flare up in those lats, work open those triceps as much as you can. So you're pulling strong, coming back on in, pulling strong, coming right back on in. Oh yeah, there we go. Amazing, amazing work, everybody. Give you a few different viewpoints so you can see what we're looking right here to target. So you're keeping those chins tucked in towards your chest, eyes are forward, and you're pushing through, opening up those lats. We don't want to be right here. I'd rather have you have a minimal range of pull apart right here if you can take those arms up straight over the top side of your shoulders, right? Here we go. Keep those palms facing away for 3, for 2, and 1. All right, shake it on out. Now you're gonna go out in front. This time, palms facing on in, thumbs up towards the sky. Strong pull apart, slow regression back on in. Strong pull apart, and that slow regression right back on in. We go. Absolutely amazing, amazing work, everybody. Down and in, all the way on through. Lengthening through those arms the whole time. Strong pull apart right there. Keep that butt nice and tight, making sure your core is engaged as much as possible the whole time. Working through those rear delts. Excellent, excellent work for 2 and 1. And then you're gonna take those arms straight above your top side of your head and strong pull apart right there at the top side. There we go. back and forth. Smiles abound on those faces, right? There we go. Right up over the top side of your head. Palms facing in towards each other this time. Lengthening the whole way through. Excellent, excellent job. Come on. Get that band working here today as hard as you are, my friends. There we go. Lengthening all the way through, all the way. Come on. Fingertips firing up high to the sky. 2 and 1. Oh my. Shake it on out. Now you're going to go. Thumbs facing downtown towards the ground. Palms facing away from each other. So the pinky fingers are actually on top. Thumbs inverted. Now you're going to do the weak arm pull apart right here. Traditionally, this one is the toughest, believe it or not. Because I know those first two are pretty darn tough. Here we go. Back and forth. Pull strong, everybody. Abs in as tight as you can. Here we go. Fired it right on through. Getting those arms woken on up here today in the best way. Come on. Getting it done. Back and in. Working all the way through for 3, 2, and 1. Shaky, shaky. And then take it right up over top side. Now, arms extended all the way up. Thumbs facing forward on this position because you're going up and over, right? And pinky fingers are fired out behind. There we go. Straight arm position. Pulling. And then you're driving right back on in. Holy smokes. There we go, everybody. Back and forth all the way through. Lengthening up through your arms as much as possible. Keep those elbows nice and straight the whole way home. Excellent, excellent job. Firing it on up right there, right now. 3 for 2 and 1. Oh my mini band. There we go. Let's toss that mini band off to the side for the time being. Now we're going back to our medium resistance band, but don't you worry, you go ahead, shake it on out. Let's do a little stretch in between on those rear delts. There we go. Left hand up over that right elbow. Reach around your neck as far as you can. Little inhale through your nose, little exhale through your mouth. Right arm up over that left elbow. Reach up and over the top side of your shoulder as much as possible. Excellent, excellent work, my friends. Now we're gonna go right back into our long resistance band, but this time we're gonna open that on up. We're gonna step right on into it. Kickstand all over it. There we go. Nothing can't be cleaned up later, right? Now you're gonna stand tall, proud. Shoulder blades retracted back and down. You're gonna start out those elbows right out in front. So the wrists are gonna be curled up and in ever so slightly. You're just gonna do a nice easy curl on in and then a punch straight on out. Match my tempo right here as much as possible. So I want you going slow and controlled. Punching on out, down, and in. If it feels like it's too easy and you don't want to be moving through the motions a million miles an hour like this, right? But if it does feel like it's too easy, you can always choke up on that band or wrap it once around your hand. Anyway, whichever feels most comfortable for you. So you can choke up, put a little extra portion of that band into your fists. You're gonna squeeze up and activate through those biceps the whole way through. I'm gonna go right back on into it, everybody. So here, I want you to think, squeezing and flexing as hard as you can, and then punching back on out. Slow and controlled. But the whole time, you should be flexing your arms as hard as possible, like you're trying to impress somebody, saying, hey, show me your muscles. There we go. Back and in we go. The goal, elbows out in front of those ribs, wrist curl up and in, ever so slightly activating on through, and then controlling that range of motion as you come back on in. Excellent, excellent job, my friends. Down and right back on up we go. Powering on home, working those biceps here today. Down and in. We got 5 more big ones. Oh yeah, let's go. Count them out. 1. Come on. Here we go. Slow control down. 2. Get that pump, my friends. Down and in. We got to go big time. 3. Oh yeah, there we go. Excellent, excellent job. 4. Last rep. Best rep. And 5. Oh my goodness. Great job right there. Now, go on after those tries. Take the band right over behind the backside of your head. So the palms are facing the back of your neck right here. And from this position, your elbows should be stacked up over your shoulders so you get a big stretch. Tighten up those abdominals and tighten up your glutes. And then punch straight up over the top side of your shoulders. There we go. Excellent, excellent job. Hold that top side position right here, and then go out to a T-pull, and then come right back on into the back of your neck. There we go. Little different variation here on our triceps. So you're going up strong, hold, straight elbow position, T, pull down. Oh yeah. And then right back on into the back of the neck. So you want to finish at shoulder height right here, my friends. There we go. Up and then all the way over. Oh yeah. Back and in, lengthening through those lats and your triceps all the way on home. Punching through those feet, supporting your core, supporting your shoulders the whole way through. Down, strong, oh yeah. Back and in. Show you a few different viewpoints right here. I'm gonna enjoy the view myself here for a few reps. Oh yeah, everybody. Back and forth the whole time. Lengthening through that full upper body range of motion, punching straight on up over the top side of your shoulders as much as possible. Up and then over top side, lengthening last one, big rep, punch up, pull back right on down. Oh, there we go, looking good, feeling even better. Now you're gonna take that band on into that right hand, just like so. Band being both parts, so look, I had one part in my right hand. Now I'll take that left hand over to that right hand. Now what I'm going to do from that position is I'm going to go on into a side lateral raise. So I'm going to come over here. Left fist is punching on out, nice and tight the whole way through. And I'm going to go on in. Side lateral raise up, out in front, double tension band pull. Whoa, that's smoking that shoulder in the best way. Then a 3/4 position. There we go, down and in. And then a single arm front raise right out in front. Slow, control, down and in. That felt pretty darn good. So let's do it again. There we go. Lateral raise, right out to the side. 3/4 raise. Oh yeah, wrist flex down and in, straight elbow position as much as possible. And the dreaded front raise. Boom. Finishing it on up, everybody. We got 3 more round trips to go. Left fist is still punching on out, right? Keeping that core locked on in as tight as you can. Hitting that 3/4 with some vigor, some tenacity. Hitting that front raise with some power and some authority. Let's go. Come on. Down and in. All the way through. Front raise, baby. Last round trip. We go. Hit that lateral. Hit that 3/4. And then hit that front. Excellent, excellent job. Down, slow, and controlled as possible. Switcherooski. Right fist punching out nice and tight. Left arm doing that lateral raise now. Lateral in it to win it. And hitting that 3/4. Oh, yeah. And then that front raise. Up out in front. Down, slow, and control. Do it again. Down and in. Lengthening through those arms as much as possible right there, right now. Abs in as strong as possible. Punching up and over. All the way on through. One more round trip. Lateral. Hit that 3/4, my friends. Come on, punch it up strong, down slow, and then that front raise. Take it down as slow and controlled as possible. Excellent, excellent job. Now we're gonna go into supinated tricep kickback. You're gonna choke up in that band a little bit, either that or wrap it around your hands one time. What you're gonna do right here, supinated grip position so the palms are facing away from your body. You're gonna hinge at the hip, pull those elbows right back behind your ribs as much as you can. So you're pushing your butt back, and you're just gonna kick straight on back from that position. Excellent, excellent job. So your eyes are down towards the ground, squeezing and flexing all 3 heads of your triceps at the same time. There we go. Down and in, punching those elbows up high to the sky, lengthening through that posterior chain as much as possible. Elbows are punched on up, everybody, all the way on through. Keep squeezing through those shoulder blades. For 3, excellent job. For 2, last rep, best rep, and 1. Oh my, looking good, feeling even better. Let's take that band, toss it off to the side, and now let's go back to our mini band friend. That's right. We're gonna torch those arms a little bit more with our mini band. So grab some water, towel on off. We're gonna get right on after a little single arm action here with our mini band. That's right. Torching those biceps a little bit more right here, along with those triceps. So what you're gonna do, starting on out, when you're ready, left thumb, grab the mini band just like so. Grab the fingers around the base of the mini band, punch straight down towards the top of your feet with that left fist. So you're punching down. You're not just holding that mini band right here. Then that right hand is going to clasp right here with the fingertips on the undercarriage of the top portion of that mini band. And that right thumb is going to wrap right around the top side. So you're going to punch down straight arm with that left arm and curling right on in with that right arm. There we go. Oh, yeah. So you can see what we're doing right here. Elbows locked out in front of the rib, south of the shoulder, the whole way through. You're just gonna hit those curls up and after it ever so slightly. So you're not going all the way down, right? You're gonna keep tension in that band as much as possible the whole time. That left arm is gonna be locked on out the whole way through, and then that right arm is doing that curl motion. Once again, when you're doing these curls, think about squeezing that bicep as much as you can without moving that arm, right? There you go, without moving the upper arm rather. You wanna think squeezing and flexing so the elbow's not punching back and forth or out in front. You wanna think locked on in and then squeezing and flexing that right bicep as hard as you can. Pushing down with that left arm, pumping on up that right bicep. Oh yeah, amazing, amazing work right here, buddy. Get it done. And now we're gonna go right into a little pulse phase. So we're gonna shorten up that range of motion right here and try to get a lot of reps done right here, right? Left arm is punching down and then just punching on up ever so slightly, getting as much blood into that bicep as possible after you got that big pump going. There we go. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. Hit it up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's kind of fun, right? Let's do it again. Now that right arm is punching down and in, left arm has that band. You're gonna get right on into it. So the upper arm is locked on out, left arm is doing that curl action down and in. Oh yeah, wrist curled up ever so slightly the whole way through. Locked on in, riding on out that tension, flexing that bicep for as much strength and power as possible here today. Working, come on, flexing a little harder, a little longer. There you go. Enjoying that Ionian Sea behind us, enjoying the sunrise here together, enjoying a great pump for those arms. There we go, down and in. Let's start doing that up-tempo work right here. Pulses, let's go, come on. Get that arm working. Left bicep, right arm locked on out, punching right down towards the top side of your toes as much as you can. Here we go, everybody. Keep pumping up through that left bicep as much as you can. As much blood on into that arm as possible. For 3, there you go. For 2, and last rep, best rep, 1. Great job. Shake it on out. Now, we're gonna get on after those triceps, unilateral style, meaning we're gonna work one arm at a time. What we're gonna do this time is with that right arm, you're gonna have that right hand coming on in, and then you're gonna come on in the base of that band now. Thumb should be wrapped underneath, fingers on top side of the bottom portion of that band. Left thumb has that band right here at the top side position. Left fist is punching on in, right down in towards your chin. And now you're gonna go on in, a little reverse punch backward. There you go. Now, hopefully no one got tied up into a pretzel with the band. Sometimes it can be kind of confusing. There you go, as you get set up for success. But the main goal, you wanna think about flexing that right tricep as much as you can. Their wrist should be flexed backward, away from your body there, right? Notice the arm, the upper arm portion is not moving, just that lower forearm portion is moving, right? And I'm flexing and extending, holding that extension phase for a second or so, and then punching right back on in, slow and controlled as possible. The left thumb is right on in towards my chin. The fingers are making a nice little tight fist to stabilize that band at that top side position. And I'm just punching through that tricep. Excellent, excellent work. Of course, we're gonna go up tempo here, a little pulse action. After you got that range of motion down, for 3, for 2, do not stop, and 1. Now, pulse it back and forth. There we go. There you go. So now you're almost in that full extension phase. You're just pumping on through that tricep on the back of the arm. The upper arm, once again, is locked on out. Just flexing that right tricep as much as you can. Getting that volume done as fast as possible without any movement except in that right forearm, right? Punching away for 3, for 2, and 1. Holy smokes. When that is done right, that is certainly a fun little pump. All right. So now your right hand has the thumb underneath the undercarriage of that band. You're gonna make a nice tight fist of that right hand, left hand coming on the undercarriage. And now you're gonna go on in, rocking out that left tricep. So that right fist is punching up and underneath your chin, left arm punching away to the back of your hip. Oh yeah, down and in, wrist flexed away from your body, ever so slightly, keeping that fist locked on in as much as possible, everybody. Excellent, excellent work here today. Keep flexing, keep extending. Oh yeah, come on, keep pumping. You up, down and away. Knuckles are punching away. Upper arm is locked on out. A whole way through. Locked on in, everybody. Come on, getting it done here today. Elbows tucked on in. Fist in nice and tight underneath that chin. Here you go. For 3, for 2. Don't stop. You got your pulses now, my friends. And 1. Pulse. Here we go. Nice and quick. Getting that blood into that tricep right there. Looking good, my friends. Come on. Keep flexing. Keep pumping on out. Minimal range of motion, but up tempo here on that velocity. Excellent, excellent work. For 3, for 2, and 1. Shake it on out. Oh my noodle arms. There we go. I have to use my whole lower body for the swimming here today. That's right. That's really certain. Absolutely fantastic pump so far, everybody. Now, we're just going to finish with a little extra coming your way here today for those arms. And then we are done. Go ahead, grab your band just like so. You're going to take your knuckles punching in towards one another. This one is going to take the band right around the base of your sternum, right? There you go. So you're opening up through your chest, squeezing through the upper back with some scap pulls right here. You want to think those arms are going to look good, right? Biceps, triceps, the shoulder caps right there, the deltoids front and backside of those rear delts. That's right. But now I want you to think this is going to build that frame for your arms. You want to think strong upper mid-back position to help pull those shoulders back. So the arms have something to hang on, right? So picture a nice little shirt, a beautiful dress. You got to put it on a hanger, right? Not just kind of slouches, right? Think about it when you wear that shirt or that dress. You want to think pulling on back as much as possible so it has something to hang on. Looks that much better. Same rules right here. Those arms are going to look better when you have a strong upper mid-back position. So we're just going to finish right here with some scap pulls. So here's how I want you to start out with those scap pulls. Elbows are high the whole way through. Squeeze through the upper back. Hold for a second. And then slowly bring the knuckles back on in. It's a minimal range of motion because I want you to pull through the band by using your upper mid-back position, the rhomboid specifically, the 2 muscles between your shoulder blades, but keep the elbows higher than the shoulders or at least in alignment with the shoulders the whole way through versus dropping the elbows and trying to pull the band apart with your hands. This isn't going to do anything, right? There we go. Making you a great accordion player probably, but that's about it. What we want to think about right here, elbows are pulled on back as much as possible, squeezing through the upper back. Once again, it's a minimal range of motion. You might only move that band 2 inches, 3 inches maybe, but you're thinking about targeting through that upper mid-back position, holding at full pull, and then coming back in slow and controlled. Excellent, excellent work, because you guys see what? We got some up-tempo work here coming your way here shortly. This is the grand finale right here, everybody. Strong pull back, holding those abs in nice and tight the whole way through. Excellent, excellent job. Down and in all the way. Come on. Pull back strong. Keep those arms flexing the whole time. Down and in for 3, for 2, and 1. Now hold that position. Now just go up tempo right here. Crank them on out. Squeeze through the upper back as much as you can, but you're not pulling with those fists, right? There you go. Back and forth, using your upper back as much as possible, those rhomboids. Excellent work. 10 seconds to go. Come on. This is it. Back and forth you go, up tempo. Squeeze through the upper back as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it on out. Oh my goodness, right there, everybody. There we go. Shoulders are pulled back. Guaranteed to stand an inch taller after that one in the most amazing way possible. Thank you for joining me from Core Fu this morning, everybody. Absolutely fantastic work with our band friends. Oh, I don't know if I call them friends here after that one, though. Let's take that left arm up over that right elbow. Reach around your neck as far as you can. Little inhale through your nose. Little exhale through your mouth for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and switch it on up. Right hand up over that left elbow. We go. Reach around your neck as far as you can for 3, 2, and 1. And there we go. Interlace those fingers together. Punch those palms straight up towards the sky. Separate those feet a little wider now. And you're just gonna tilt a little bit over to that left side. There we go, down and in, stretching out through those lats, triceps as much as possible. Up and over top side. Reach up and away, over to that right side now. Down and in for 2 and 1. Lean up on back as much as possible. Palms on up towards the sky. Leaning, pushing your hips forward. Hands behind your head for 2 and 1. Excellent, excellent work, everybody. I'm gonna jump on in the water now. You all have an amazing rest of your day.